Are you afraid of losing money with your trading? If that sounds like you, listen up because I've got some great tips and help for you. Hi Forex traders, it's Andrew Mitchem here and I'm the Forex Trading Coach, and I wanted to share with you some information about a survey that I held over the last couple of weeks on my website. You see, I asked people what their biggest challenge was, what was their biggest concern with their trading, what's holding them back with their trading. And I had some answers such as like a lack of understanding of the markets, a lack of a strategy. A number of people commented on they were a little bit fearful of their broker, which broker to go for, was the broker going to steal from them, etc. Could they get their money back? But without a doubt, the biggest reply in terms of numbers of reply was people are fearful of losing money from their trading. And so what that does is it tells me a number of things. And if you're fearful of trading, there's something wrong, isn't there? You know, there's something that's stopping you progressing either from a demo to a live, or from a live to a bigger live account, whatever it might be. But there's definitely something wrong there for so many people to be fearful of trading. And it tells me that most people out there don't really have a strategy. They probably don't have confidence in the way that they're trading. And so those other answers regarding, lack of a strategy, etc., all come into play with the overall factor being a fear of losing money. You see, if you don't have a strategy, then you really are sort of guessing and gambling with your trading. And I can see fully how people do have that fear of losing money. You see, there's so many people out there who hear horror stories, and you read or hear of other people who have lost huge amounts of money through trading. And it does put fear in so many people because obviously, you just don't want to be the next one. But more so than that, it tells me that a lot of people have a lack of understanding of money management. You see, if you have controlled risk, then it allows you to take trades with more confidence. If you have a strategy you understand, it allows you to have and take trades with more confidence. You see, really and realistically, losing money and losing trades is a part of every trader's day and week. No one has a 100% win rate with trading. It's just, it doesn't happen. It's not possible. So you have to accept that losing trades are just part of everyday trading. But having controlled risk is a huge difference. You see, I know that when I place a trade, doesn't matter what the currency pair, what the time frame, what the type of trade is, I know the very most I can lose on that trade is, in my example, 0.5% of my trading account. So what that does is it gives me confidence to place the trade because I know the very worst that I can do from that trade. I can't lose sort of 5% from that trade, or 10% or half my account, whatever it is that other people are having the fear about. So it's just impossible to do that because 0.5% is the very maximum, the very most that I ever risk on any one trade. So understanding money management, forgetting about pips, controlling your risk, that's all part of overcoming that fear of losing money. And so the opposite of that is when you have knowledge and education. And just a great example, just last night I held another 2-hour live trading room session for my webinar for my clients. And I had clients on there. I had one person that's made 8% this week in the first 4 days of the week. Another had made over 6%. There was some at 3%, a couple at 2% for the week. And just people just typing in saying, I'm making good returns, making good money. The week's been very good, of course, with lots of strength in the euro and also some strength in the British pound and weakness in the US, weakness in the yen. So it has been quite a good, strong, trending week, which makes returns quite easily achievable. 8% in a week from a client in just 4 days in this week alone just shows what can be achieved. So you can see that once they have knowledge and education and control of their risk, that fear of losing money almost disappears because you have everything under control and you know what you're doing. So if you'd like to know more about that, just have a look through my website, theforextradingcoach.com. Send me an email, andrew@theforextradingcoach.com. And if you have any questions that you'd like me to talk about on future weekly videos and podcasts, just send that email through to me and I'll do my best to answer it for you. So I hope you have a great week next week, and I look forward to talking to you this time next week.